Here we go.
It comes to artificial intelligence. Most people talk about China and the US. And in that conversation,
this guy pronounces his consonants too perfectly, but he's not at the topic. Let's go.
A very exciting time. In the past, when we talk about Moore's law, it's like every 18 months, the performance doubles or the
hear that doubles, right? So he just took an unstressed syllabic consonant and turned it into a stressed syllable. He said doubles instead of doubles, like that, right? We talked about syllabic consonants.
the price halves. But today, when we talk about
that was kind of a schwa, though. He didn't say two, at least, right?
Price halves. But today,
he said today, that was good.
When we talk about large language models, the inference cost basically can be reduced by more than 90%.
90. I mean, he came close, right? He said 90. But what he missed was he missed the of N. So he said 90 instead of 90. Right? Hear that vibration before? Ein, this part. 90. Right? Remember, the N sound for our ears is right? So I heard 90 instead of 90 right there.
Over 12 months.
Months. So you hear that? No vowel sound over 12 months. All M months. Ma. No vibration, right? Instead of months. Right? Remember, our ears are 100% attracted to that resonance and vibration in the body.
This is much faster than
that was good. I mean, look at that, faster. I mean, this guy, he's pretty good. I'll give it to him. I mean, he's not perfect, but he's doing a lot of things well. He put a lot of attention, a lot of openness, right, in that vowel faster.
Faster.
You know, I would say he could improve his placement quite a bit. If you notice, maybe not quite a bit, but significantly. Like, you know, if you listen to like the smallness and the pinchness of his voice.
Than the computer revolution we experienced over the past.
Right, computer revolution we experienced over the past, right? He's kind of like right up in here with the voice, right? There's like a little bit of tension, right? He's like kind of, it's like computer revolution where like mine, you know, that's the thing. Our voices or our articulators, our throat, all this is just soft and wide open. We use those things as little as possible when we're speaking to try to keep that space open.
Few decades.
Decades. Right? How do you say that?
Few decades.
I mean, first of all, it's just too much consonant, right? It's like he needs to put some attention on the in decades, right? But he said decades. It's just all consonant sound.
Few decades. And also, I think
I like how he's using as a thinking sound. And you can hear it. It's resonating, it's vibrating in the chest. I mean, that's a good technique for trying to keep your placement inside the body.
That's also probably the first.
Right. So he's having a little bit of trouble with L versus R, which is expected, but right, he's not capturing any space for also.
GPT was launched. That's also probably the first.
Probably he said also probably. He said also probably, right? Getting attention on his stressed vowel sounds.
Point was to take this industry to reduce the
right? Lots of mouth to take this industry. Rolling R.
The ride-hailing price is much lower. So you have.
I mean, I would say like he's doing pretty good, especially if he wasn't born in the U.S. You know, this is decent, I would say.
Come out with a technology that.
All right, but that was not easy. He said come out, right? Instead of come out. Come out. Remember, phrasal verbs, the second part is always the primary stress.
Come out with.
Like come out, right? No pitch, or sorry, no vibration. He's like come out, so come out. Listen to my vibration. Come out like that.
Operation there. Speaking of this, I actually have a video that shows how.
But there's some musicality there. I mean, I would give this guy a pretty good score. Listen to me. You can hear the pitch going up and down. He's kind of have a singing voice going on. This is pretty good.
Speaking of this, I actually have a video.
Right? So he's taking us up and down, making it obvious which part's important.
That shows how a robot taxi is.
All right, a robot taxi. So a robot taxi. Listen, O-R-A-E, O-R-A-E. That's how I say it. A robot taxi. Listen to how he says it.
Shows how a robot taxi.
A robot taxi. So without context, that one's probably not going to be easy to understand. But overall, he's been pretty clear. Let's keep going.
City, for example, around the world. How long does it take?
Charge, then you can start to charge. Then
all right, you can start. See, he didn't make a reduction there.
Charge, then you can expand.
Oh, he did. Sorry, he did make the reduction.
Charge, then you can expand.
You can. That was good, man. All right, Robin. We see you, man.
Charge, then you can expand the.
He could lean off of the P a little bit and expand, right? It's a little bit perfect, just taking away from that vowel sound.
Charge, then you can expand the.
You can expand. Right? That's one of the common mistakes that non-native speakers try to do when they're trying to create pitch. Their body tells them to create pitch by creating more force with the consonants, and that's what he just did. He started out here, you can expand. Said you can expand. You see, you barely even notice my P sound. You can expand like that.
It's much safer than human drivers. I think it's at least as of today. It's at.
I mean, but look how much at least.
I think it's at least.
You see that at least. What do you guys think? Is at an important word? No, not at all. So just like what we showed with in the beginning of the stream, if you're saying at, you're putting way too much attention. It should just be it. And how are people going to understand what you're saying? From the vibration. Listen to me. At least is.
I think it's at least as of today.
Right. At least as, or at least is like that. Right. Remember, it and is are small reductions, so least stands out.
Operation. So we've been very careful. So
that was good, careful. He did a nice job with the syllabic consonant there. Let's get away from this guy. Here we go.
Evolves at such.
I like that. I would use a schwa, but he definitely put some nice attention on evolves.
Still evolves at.
It has maybe not 100% native speaker, but it has musicality, it has pitch, it has openness. All right, I like what you're doing, Robin.
Still evolves at such a rapid rate.
And you hear how he said at? Look here, he did it.
Still evolves at such a.
He made it big. It's short, but he made it big. He made it really short.
Still evolves at.
Said evolves it. This is what I mean. Speaking from the body. Right, you can see in some cases he's having a hard time speaking from the body because when he has these these small sounds, he's not keeping them small. He's evolves at, his body doesn't want to produce that sound without going right? But I don't use my mouth for that. I use it evolves it, evolves it like that.
The early large language model.
It's pretty close for
large language model.
It's pretty close for those vowels. I mean, this is large is as and father, language is as and bat, model is as and father, right? Look at me, large language model, large, and his stress is a little bit off too, right? But look at me, large language model. Right? Language, I'm putting the most attention on it because there's lots of large models, right? But we want to know what kind of model is it? Is it a plus size model? No, it's a large language model. right? Look at this.
Large language model.
Large language model or large language model. That's how I would say it, with the space and the top pitch in language.
With applications that creates.
I mean, see here, this is the ad he wants in applications, right? He made the big mouth movement.
Come up with applications that creates 10 times more than that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just listening to the T's that just hitting my ears 10 times, 10 times.
Creates 10 times more.
Right, 10 times more, 10 times more. See, listen to how I have more musicality melody. 10 times more, 10 times more. Jump, jump, jump. Might slide 10 times more, like that. We're almost done.
90%. And
whoa. Where was his connection to the body and musicality? It sounded like he was whispering when he said that. Why? Let's go back a little bit.
WeChat, it's like 90%.
90%. So I mean, I guess native speakers do whisper, but I don't know why. We didn't hear any vibration, so his voice is kind of disappearing.
And the average time spent per user for the
he did it there. That was good. He spoke from his body. Per user. I thought that was good. All right, we're almost done.
Llama, it's a race. What we learned in the past few months.
That was great. In the past.
Is that it turns out that open source can.
All right, he can link this a lot better. Listen, he doesn't connect turns out. He pronounces turns and then out, right? Listen, he's.
Month is that it turns out that.
It turns out. It turns out like that. All right, let's find one more.
Will help more people to try the.
More people to, or more people to. I would use flat T, right? He's saying more people to, or TOO, right? He's being understood through context instead of more people to. I would say more people to, like that. So that was pronunciation analysis here of Robin Lee. Again, what is the company is Baidu. So for all of you people using Chinese Google, this is the guy who's in charge. But overall, I thought that like he did a nice job. I mean, he has some musicality, right? He had some contrast. He didn't hit everything 100%, but I would say like generally, he's got a lot of characteristics that would make him easier to understand. So that's it. Hope you guys like that. Let me know if there's someone you want me to analyze. You can drop it in the chat. You can drop it in the comments. Also scan the QR code if you want me to break down your pronunciation on a live stream.